From Rob Laitman's Twitter, May 13, 2019. In spiritual work, it is better to be in a small state than a great one because 1. There is less risk of awakening egoistic desires and thoughts. 2. We give the Creator more pleasure by being devoted to Him in small states. A person is a device for measuring the Creator, and like any measuring device, it must be tuned, calibrated. Initially set yourself to 0, and then from 0 study and measure your states, and thus advance. 0 is the state of the spiritual ladder. To measure how similar any quality are to the Creator, I have to set the scale to 0. Since the Creator gives absolute goodness to the world, I must imagine myself as being in this state. This is possible only by restricting all my desires. This is the restriction, Samsung Aleph. If one doesn't have the forces to exalt the work in 0, with all tastes above any other state, it means he does not respect the Creator, preferring Him over his good sensation. If he does not have the forces to advance like this by faith above reason, then acts because it isn't in a person's power, but only in the upper light's power. Mentally including myself in the Creator's white light, who is good that does good, I can start coming closer to Him, discerning which changes I must perform in me in order to enter the light through equivalence of form with it. These are already stages of spiritual growth of the embryo, birth, nursing. I separate from my I, egoism, as if I don't exist in my desires and thoughts inside the white light, eliminating any intervention of my egoism. This way I am confident that I won't fall, since it's impossible to fall from 0. This is how a toddler that loses its footing sits down on the floor. I am always in the Creator's white light. If I am unhappy with my state and want changes, this is excess, since I add my egoistic desires to enjoy and understand, which conceals the Creator from me, and I feel myself, the material world, restricting is the first condition. We are in the Creator's light of bestowal and love to us. Our first equivalence to Him lies in annulling our egoistic nature, which is opposite to Him, as if we don't exist. This is a restriction of oneself. Next, we guard this state in constantly changing internal and external conditions, the first exercise. My first calibration is to annul myself, to eliminate my intervention in the white light, the Creator's quality of bestowal, now allowing awakening of my egoistic desires to enjoy and understand. I want to annul myself completely, to not be a disturbance for the upper light, like a drop of semen in the mother. I try to attune myself as if I do not have my own mind and feelings, but rather everything comes from the Creator. All my thoughts and sensations, everything there is in me, was sent by the Creator. If I am ready to hold on to this state, I become a spiritual embryo. The main thing is to try to leave everything to the Creator. My egoism demands understanding and sensation. External disturbances come from all sides. I must constantly null them to 0, since I receive everything from the Creator. Everything is imperfection except my thoughts and desires. If I correct them, I will be in the Creator's light. For now the work is to hold egoism in 0. At every moment I attune myself such that I don't care what is happening to me. I hold on to the center of my desires and thoughts like a spider in a web, on guard, making sure not a single ego desire or thought can pass through. This means I annul myself to zero, and then I can rise up the spiritual ladder. I feel that I have deceived myself. I perceive everything as coming only from the Creator, since there's none else besides Him, and hence as perfection, the good that does good. The whole work lies in preserving oneself in zero, self-annulment, the initial state as if there is no egoism, an embryo. After completely annulling himself down to zero, one can reveal any states, since everything was created in order for him to remain in zero, in the Creator's power, while gradually incorporating into him everything there is in the world. Thus he includes in the Creator everything that he receives from the Creator, while remaining in zero. Man is separated from the Creator by the manifestation of pride in him. He starts his adhesion with the Creator by suppressing his I, creating zero, with the intention only to bestow, with the fact that there is none else besides him, that there is only the Creator's single will. Next, he attributes everything to that will,